Our mind is capable of passing beyond the dividing line we have drawn for it. If you hate a person, you hate something in him that is part of yourself. I am a part of everything that I have read. The true profession of a man is to find his way to himself. Love must not entreat, she added, or demand. Love must have the strength to become certain within itself. Then it ceases merely to be attracted and begins to attract. If I know what love is, it is because of you. It is not for me to judge another man's life. I must judge, I must choose, I must spurn, purely for myself. For myself, alone. One never reaches home, but wherever friendly paths intersect the whole world looks like home for a time. The man who seeks to educate himself must first read and then travel in order to correct what he has learned. Solitude is independence. There is no reality except the one contained within us. To be able to say how much love is love but little. If you want to learn about the sea, go to the sea and not the shore. We are not human beings on a spiritual journey. We are spiritual beings on a human journey. Some of us think holding on makes us strong, but sometimes it is letting go. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. The call of death is a call of love. Death can be sweet if we answer it in the affirmative, if we accept it as one of the great eternal forms of life and transformation. We are sun and moon, dear friend, we are sea and land. It is not our purpose to become each other, it is to recognize each other, to learn to see the other and honor him for what he is, each the other's opposite and complement. Learn what is to be taken seriously and laugh at the rest. We all have our own paths to walk, our own journeys to take. Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. If you hate a person, you hate something in him that is part of yourself. What isn't part of ourselves doesn't disturb us. It is not our purpose to become each other, it is to recognize each other, to learn to see the other and honor him for what he is. For me, trees have always been the most penetrating creatures. I revere them when they live in tribes and families, in forests and groves. And even more I revere them when they stand alone. They are like lonely persons. Not like hermits who have stolen away out of some weakness, but like great, solitary men, like Beethoven and Nietzsche. In their highest boughs the world rustles, their roots rest in infinity, but they do not lose themselves there, they struggle with all the force of their lives for one thing only, to fulfill themselves according to their own laws, to build up their own form, to represent themselves. Nothing is holier, nothing is more exemplary than a beautiful, strong tree. The world is full of magic things, patiently waiting for our senses to grow sharper. Man is not by any means a fixed and enduring form, he is much more an experiment and a transition. We are not going in circles, we are going upwards. The path is a spiral, we have already climbed many steps. I have been and still am a seeker, but I have ceased to question stars and books, I have begun to listen to the teaching my blood whispers to me. There is no reality except the one contained within us. That is why so many people live such an unreal life. They take the images outside them for reality and never allow the world within to assert itself. Everything that exists in the world has a hidden meaning. There is nothing that is without meaning. A true seeker of the truth never knows what he will find. The true profession of man is to find his way to himself. Siddhartha said to himself, "What is the use of going out or talking to people? They are all fools and dreamers, and I am also a fool and a dreamer." Wisdom cannot be imparted. Wisdom that a wise man attempts to impart always sounds like foolishness to someone else. Knowledge can be communicated, but not wisdom. Love must not entreat, she added, or demand. Love must have the strength to become certain within itself. Then it ceases merely to be attracted and begins to attract. We kill time. We save time. We rob and get robbed of time, we lose time, and we have all the time in the world. But no one is powerful enough to stop the march of time or slow it down. The essence of independence is to be able to do something for oneself. I live in my dreams, that's what you sense. Other people live in dreams, but not in their own. That's the difference. The more I learn, the more I realize how much I don't know. A person who has never been completely happy and satisfied with the little things in life, can never be truly happy and satisfied with the big things in life. What you call passion is not spiritual force, but friction between the soul and the outside world. It is not despair, for despair is only for those who see the end beyond all doubt. We do not. When we are stricken and cannot bear our lives any longer, then a tree has something to say to us, be still. Be still. Look at me. Life is not easy, life is not difficult. Those are childish thoughts. Let God speak within you, and your thoughts will grow silent. The wise man is always a good listener. Our mind is capable of passing beyond the dividing line we have drawn for it. If you have to support yourself, you had bloody well better find some way that is going to be interesting. And you don't do that by sitting around. All seeking of the truth is but a seeking of the self. At every step, one has to be brave. One must not always think so much about what one should do, but rather what one should be. We are sun and moon, dear friend, we are sea and land. It is not our purpose to become each other, it is to recognize each other, to learn to see the other and honor him for what he is, each the other's opposite and complement. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.